Let's take care of some of our hip muscles, especially those external rotators and lower back stabilizers. This is going to be coined the side butt exercise. So right here above that ball and socket is where you're going to feel this the most. These are clamshells, seated clamshells. We're going to have Risa utilize a resistance band, those small mini bands. Sometimes getting in and out of those is the hardest part of the workout. So that mini band comes up to right about the above the knee level. Let's show them real quick. If you don't have mini bands, a way that you can manage this without the mini band would be to wrap one of your super bands or TheraBands around the thighs and simply use that, hold on to that as your resistance. The third modification would be just to push out against your hands and hold that. We're going to use that mini band though. We're going for 3 rounds of 12 reps. Get ready, get set, and begin. So it's in onto the outer edge of the shoe. Oh, yeah, opening through the feet and controlling back in, or out onto the outer edge of the shoe, sorry, and controlling back. It's a small range of motion if you need it to be. If you're strong enough, you can push it a little bit wider. Mainly what we got to do is maintain a good spine alignment, good seated posture, belly pulled in, controlling that band back to the middle when it wants to wiggle and wobble. Squeeze the side butt on the way out and control back in. Smooth and steady out, smooth and steady in for 12 reps. You can see she's working to kind of keep that band at its level. Rest. 30 seconds off. Those bands sometimes want to roll up if you're using the mini bands. So one thing I've done before is I stick the thumb in the side and bring it around. Stick your thumb in and just keep that thumb right there while you do it. It'll keep that band from rolling up. Let's show them from a slight angle. Kind of a diagonal here. Right there. Let's come off the chair. There you go. See, same thing. Bring this down closer to your knees. Band. Even more. There you go. Good. Sit up nice and tall. And let's begin round 2. Now, the reason we take these 30 seconds between the sets is to allow you the rest. If you're working hard, you need quality rest in order to do another round of working hard. So quality rest leads to quality repetitions. And maybe in these maybe in your first few weeks, you're not feeling so much like it's a demand and you can go back to back with your sets. Okay, that's fine. But we need to build up the rep range of 8 to 12 and be fatigued enough or challenging ourselves enough on rep 12 that we want those 30 seconds, that maybe we even need a minute or so to rest. Number 12, one final round left. So that's a small range of motion. These are stabilizing muscle groups for the primary or for the majority of their day. Their primary movement is external rotation, but for the most part, they're stabilizing as we go through our walking patterns and our day-to-day standing, sitting, and those movements. Ready? Final one. Get ready. It's kind of funky with that foot like that. That's okay. You're managing it well. Let's begin. Push out. Squeeze out. And control in. She's doing a great job of maintaining seated posture, actively pulling up and in through her pelvic floor and through her lower abdomen. Makes this exercise much more different, much more mindful. Or much different and much more mindful. Push out to that outer edge. Squeeze through those butt cheeks. Secure that outer edge of the foot at the push out. Yeah, that little security of the foot pushing down into the ground makes things a little bit harder. And if you feel like you're starting to get a little bit trembly and shaking more so over time, that's a good sign that fatigue is starting to hit in. Good job.